first, thank you all for coming here today. Thank you for participating in the second EOS Respect election. And I also want to thank the wider EOS community and also the ENF for supporting this initiative and forwarding also more people and project owners to us. And this time around, so for this election, how it's going to go, we are going to provide the Zoom links for the breakout rooms. So Dario is going to post them, so all the links for each breakout room. So once you click on the elections dashboard on the election page of EOS Respect, you can see which room you are in once the election starts. And then you can click on your Zoom link for your breakout room that Dario gives on Slack. So don't click on any link before the election starts and you know which room you are in, because the rooms are set to record automatically. So once you join a room, it automatically starts recording. So just join once you are sure which room you are in. Otherwise, that's all for the breakout rooms. Also, these are premium rooms, so there's no time limit. You can stay there until you are sure you have consensus. And you can use it until the end of the elections with no problem. So Dario again is going to post them in the Slack channel. And that's it for the breakout rooms. And yeah, so after the elections, I'll go over how you can report on your project. So each section on the Monday board, we have 4 boards on Monday for accounting, reporting, etc. I'll go over them at the end of the election to make sure everyone knows what they have to do as an elected delegate to do reporting on your project, because that's what this is all about, making our projects and public goods more accountable, to build a more trusty environment for your support and for the EOS ecosystem as well. So if you have any questions during the election, you can go to the Slack channel and there you ask your questions. If you have a problem during your breakout rooms, don't hesitate, just go over to Slack and we'll be sure to help you. Anyways, we'll go over everything about reporting and everything after the elections, while we wait for the elected delegates and chief delegate. But again, thank you all again for coming today. So we have 15 more minutes before the election starts. If any one of you want to quickly jump in, tell us what you're going to present during the elections, just say hello, anything you like, you're welcome to. So we got 15 more minutes. Don't hesitate, jump on board. Anytime.
Yeah, I have a question, Bishop. Are we going to have the ability to share our screens?
Are we going to have? Sorry?
The ability to share our screen.
Yeah, you're going to. It's possible, yeah.
All the breakout rooms are recorded automatically and is automatically everyone can share the screen.
Okay, perfect.
And if someone, I think if someone is sharing the screen and then someone other starts sharing the screen, it will end the sharing of the first one and automatically share the screen from the new one.
Okay, thank you.
But if you have problem, you can write in the Slack chat. I will monitor and then I can jump in to help solve the problem if there is any problem.
Okay, thank you.
That's one of the great things with having premium breakout rooms, automatically recording, sharing the screen, everything, no time limit. It's a good thing. But again, yeah, if you have any questions.
How much time are we going to have to make our presentation on average? Approximately, like, because how many times does the election process last when we're gonna be in the breakout rooms?
Breakout rooms are 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Yeah,
I think it is. So normally you take everyone 5 to 10 minutes to present each of your projects. So get a little timer, between 5 and 10 minutes should be sufficient. I would recommend 5 minutes for starters, just to present quickly your project. Afterwards, just to make sure everyone has a chance to speak. So 5 minutes each. And afterwards, you can all discuss more in depth with more questions, if you like, just to make sure you have time to make the consensus at the end.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
The limitation is after 60 minutes. As soon we start, as soon the RespectOS starts, you have 60 minutes. After the 60 minutes, the voting will close on RespectOS, and then you can't vote anymore. So I would recommend to start voting for like 15 minutes before the hour is finished. Like latest start voting then. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Jesse.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jesse.
Hello, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hello, hello.
Right, 13 more minutes. So again, for those joining us now, we are going to give the links to the breakout rooms. So these are premium breakout rooms, which record automatically as soon as one joins. All you have to do is go over to the Slack channel once you know which room you are in the elections dashboard page of eosrespect.io. And once you know which room you are in, all you have to do is go on the Slack channel and click on your respective room. And that is all.
Willow just wrote he's unable to join. He registered, but he has a health issue. So if somebody is in the room with Willow, you just can write in the Slack chat how you want to vote him to reach consensus, if you need him for consensus. And he is monitoring the Slack chat. Yeah, that you can vote as you wish.
Yeah, welcome, Marcus, as well.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning, Marcus.
Good morning.
Well, that's a nice shape you got there, Marcus. Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
A nice
Yeah,
what?
he's looking so
Nice shape.
handsome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's nice with a baby to touch her skin.
Absolutely. I would assume. All right, 10 more minutes before the starts. So again, Marcus, for this selection, we are going to give out the breakout room links on the Slack channel. So once the action starts and you know which room you are in, all you have to do is click on your breakout room link in the Slack channel.
All right, thank you.
Right. And if any of you have more questions, don't hesitate. And also during the elections, you can go over to the Slack channel to ask away any question you have. Let me see. Okay. All right. Hi, Tran Chen, everyone joining right now. Great to see everyone. Yeah.
What's up today? Now, Taha also wrote he has a health issue.
Well, it's
Yeah.
the end of the summer. We're back with so many diseases. Let's go. Mm. So
okay,
yeah,
I posted the links in the Slack channel, like for the breakout rooms.
okay.
Thanks,
So
Dario.
please, so please, everyone, don't click yet on any of them because that would launch the recording automatically on the breakout rooms. But once you're sure, yeah, they're already. And yeah, while we have some time, 8 minutes left, you all haven't had the chance yet. So you can go to the Monday board and check out the pitches of those that will be participating here today. So some of our members don't speak very good English, so this is their chance to put on text on the Monday board in the pitches what their project is about, and giving them a chance to convey to you what they're doing. So if you have the time, go check the pitches on the Monday board for those participating today. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, on the future, if you have any project you want to present in your Respect elections, you can put them in the pitches as well before each election. Also, if you're a squad member and your support member and do work for your support, extra work, you can also put it there and get elected for it as well. Welcome, Oscar.
Hey, hello. How you doing, Charles? I have a question.
Sure.
Dario shared the links for the
Yep.
breakout rooms. I can't see the breakout rooms on the website.
Don't click on any of the links yet. So yeah, how this election is going to go. So we are sharing directly the breakout room links. So the website won't be generating them automatically. The reason for this, we have created premium breakout rooms. So these have no time limit. So you can use them for the full hour of the meeting. These record automatically, and you can share your screens as well in these rooms. So once the action starts and you know which room you are in, you can go directly to the Slack channel and click on your breakout room. So we have created those for you beforehand. These are premium rooms, so it's all for the better. All right, 5 minutes to go. 4:30. All right. Hi, Rich Johnson. Glad to have you with us today. And as everyone else. Yeah. Okay. So, yep, after the elections, I welcome each and every one of you to join the community room again. We'll go over how we can report and how we manage reporting on the project, EOS Support, thanks to the Monday boards, the 4 of them. So yeah, you're welcome to come back after the elections, and we'll go over everything that delegates have to do to make sure they report on the project they got elected for. Again, if you need any help during the elections, just go over to the Slack channel or rejoin the community room. But yeah, mainly we'll be available anytime in the Slack channel with any question you may have. Any help you require, we'll be there. Okay, 2 minutes to go. All right, less than a minute to go. So yeah, once you have your breakout room number, all you have to do is go over to Slack and click on the breakout room you are in. That will be all. The recording will start automatically as soon as you join the room. You can share your screen anytime. So you're welcome to show everyone what you're working on, what your project is about. Yeah. And I'll see you everyone afterwards in this community room that you can rejoin after, so we can go over how we can report on the projects. If you have any questions, we'll go over that there. All right, we're on the screen. The elections will begin momentarily. And yeah, normally you all have your rooms.
All right, let's go.
So let's go, everyone. If you have any questions, again, go over to the Slack channel and we'll help you there.
I have a question, Bishop, quickly.
Mhm.
So the recording will start automatically. Who's gonna have the file of the recording?
We'll have the
Who's gonna-
files. We'll have the
Pardon?
files. It's to the cloud immediately. So we created the rooms, and the rooms will save the recording on the cloud for us automatically.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
I'm not seeing which breakout room it is. I see my group.
Live results.
Yes, me too. I see my group, but I'm not sure what is the number.
Yeah, so you can go over to, you can click on live results. So the link is respect.io/election/stats. And once you click on there, you can see the different groups, and you can check which group you are in.
I will post it in the Slack channel.
Perfect. Perfect. Otherwise, all you have to do is click on live results in the community room up there, which will.
Do we have 5 groups?
That is correct. Yeah.
All right. See you, everyone.
See you, everyone. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Go over to the Slack channel.
Okay.
Right. See you, everyone.
See you. Let's have a good consensus.
Have great consensus. Yeah. See
Right.
you all again after the. See you all again after, so we can discuss the reporting. Have a great time.
So let's see how the others are doing.
We got another room under consensus, maybe 2.
Okay, group 2, group 3.
Wendell Rowland is not here, so group 4 is under consensus.
They have consensus, yeah, without Sebastian and Randall. Good.
We had 2 people sick, right?
Yeah, Wilfred and Taha both just wrote they have a health issue, but both at the same time. They are registered yesterday. They wanted to join, and today both. Yeah. Got
Hello.
Hey,
I'm going to start.
Hello. How are you, Dario?
Good, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Actually, in our group, Sebastian and Randall didn't join, so yeah, it was just with theory. So we just read the consensus and we choose Veronica.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah. The Eric has recorded the meeting, so yeah, I think everything is cool.
Nice.
Okay.
That's sad that this breakout rooms did not work. I was testing everything. Yeah, it was all working perfectly, but I did not thought that I just can run one room at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that I cannot run several meetings in parallel. Yeah, I did not test that.
Yeah, actually, it is a learning process, and that's how we learn. And for the next time, I think it would be really great if, we can, if we know which person is in which room, and we can, assign one person to, make a link and post it in the group. So yeah, like that. In this way, one person, he will be responsible for his room to, make people join and then find a consensus like that. It's really great because you you are just an Iron Man bearing all the pressure on you, and yeah, so we should divide this.
No, the pressure is not really on me. I think the bigger pressure is on the developers. They are doing the awesome job.
Yeah, definitely. All the people, I really appreciate everybody up here.
Yeah. We need everybody, right?
Yes,
that's true.
So
but I know how hard it can be with the code, so that's why I have much respect for the developers.
Yeah.
So how's the new website coming?
Mark? I'm wondering how many actually joined.
Or group 2 and 3?
Our room was complete actually. We had 4 people and the 4 of us were there.
Oscar. Ah, yeah, okay. I see. Jesse got elected again.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. You did not run, Oscar?
No, not really. No,
Not
not really. No,
No.
not planning to do so yet.
Okay.
I tried to reach out to talk on the last term to have him join, and you saw it, but I don't know. He didn't reply, so I guess he was just too busy with other things, and maybe in the future, I don't know. But for now, Jesse's doing a lot of work, and he's been doing great. So it was easy consensus.
Yeah, just that you know what the idea is. If you you still could donate to the bees, yeah. It doesn't have to be Jesse. It also could be you if you like the project. And the idea is that if you do the accounting work, yeah, it's like it's creating a job for you where you could do the accounting work and get paid as well. If you follow up with the projects and to control how they spend the funds.
Yeah, no, that's a nice feature. Accountability for what Pomelo and other funding things are doing. That's going to grow nicely, I think.
Now there is still not a lot of treasury, yeah, but as soon when we grow, yeah, and we have more in the treasury, I think yeah, it's creating jobs then, yeah, like accounting jobs actually, yeah.
Yeah, the more you do it, every time I speak to someone, there's a little nuance that it helps kind of getting into the process just to see the some things are repetitive, and you know, didn't do a lot, but they're recurring things that are easier to explain or easier to focus on. And once you do it a few times, I really think it identified 3 key things that I ask people that need to fill up as far as a follow-up anyway. People are also very willing to talk about the progress you're doing and clarify things. When I spoke to them at the beginning of the term or the beginning of the month versus this time, they actually see things getting done. Some things are subjective, but I kind of say they're making progress. They're still, if they've done anything different, like I think it was Gracie that had to develop a new site because the chatbot wasn't compatible. Something like that. I just figure the funds are working. The motivation is there. I mean, for us, the whole thing is to get the chatbot out there, regardless how it's done. Maybe it wasn't the initial plan, but we see things evolve, develop, and figure out better ways, and still working toward that goal. Pomelo's accounting is more in closed doors. This is more out there for the community.
Yeah, it's also this really something what is missing for me in Eden as well. I have no idea. Like it's just like the funds are out, and it seems like no one really has an overview. Yeah.
And when you try to get it, it's not so much CDs have their own interpretation, but they're just not coordinated in this effort. They're more focused on other things because the people they deal with are more focused on other things, and then at the last minute, sometimes they just change direction. And I think we see a lot of inefficiencies in even passing from one term to the other. But the accounting might help keep one CD group to the next one a little more fluid or a little bit more positive, working toward a common goal.
Yeah, I really like how we have it now, that we actually can see, we can track everyone, we can see if the delegates are on track, if the projects are on track. So if something or if issues would arise, we could react and solve them, or try it now. I really like it. I really like it.
So we have group 3 at consensus, and I think all of them is consensus. I see 3 votes for Chirot Chicken, or Jenny.
Nice. So they all reached consensus. Nice. Even with some people could not show up.
All right, guys, I got another meeting in like a couple hours. I want to be listening in the background. Have a good time.
Airplane in the house.
That would be me, right?
Yeah, the fan, yeah.
I got the new fan now. I just have to go to the Mac store to have it changed because they have the special tools, because Mac uses, of course, special tools you don't get in a normal shop.
All right, welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
Everyone had a good time?
Yes, we actually had 2 Chinese people in our group.
Oh.
And Shay and Josh, and I was using my translator. Yeah. to understand them. It was working good.
Yes.
And then it was no more translating.
Not so much afterwards.
So I was happy Shay was there to translate.
Yeah, we tested it. It's working. Just speak Chinese, and it's like immediately you can get it. Yeah.
Well, it worked a little bit before, at least.
Yeah, maybe we have to find a better tool. I also would like to have a tool which can transcribe Korean as well for Macs. Yeah, like we need Spanish, Korean, and Chinese for the moment.
Yeah.
I'll request a live transcription for the meeting before, and I did it right now just so other people can see the closed caption live as it happens.
Okay.
Now the transcription is on, right? Everybody can see it.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I have to find out how I can run Zoom calls in parallel, because I could then configure all Zoom calls that they record automatically. Everybody can share the screen, that the transcription is on. Yeah, that maybe would help, but it seems either I cannot run Zoom calls in parallel, or I need to upgrade to enterprise version, or I don't know that this is possible, or maybe it's just not possible. I have to do some research.
We'll see for the next time, yeah. So how many time do we have left? 2 minutes left. All right.
Why is the UI not working well with Zoom? I know that you talked about it at some point, but I know it's a piece of work on itself. But why is it getting so complicated?
Pretty complicated, yeah, on Zoom. Well, I hope that in the future we'll have a WebRTC that will help a lot. Doing peer-to-peer video will be a lot easier. But for now, we're stuck using Zoom. Well, I see on the live results that everyone has reached consensus. Nice, edge room.
Do you know, Fractally does this open source? So maybe we could use that technology.
Absolutely, yeah. They're doing
or
open source.
Maybe Randall has a solution for sure. If it's getting a problem.
Yeah, whenever we have a problem, we just find out that Randall has already been working on it. All right, we're in group 5, we have Jesse. In group 4, we have Veronica Diaz. Group 3, we have Sang Yong for the Korean community. Let's go. We had Evgeny in our group for the Russian community. Let's go as well. And Dario, you were elected in group 1. Nice. All right, nice to see each group reaching consensus. Perfect. And 3 seconds remaining. And that's it. So each one of you that has recorded their rooms, you can start posting the round recording right now on the elections page.
Yes, I'm trying to do this.
You don't have to do it right now also. You have 24 hours more, 48 to do it.
Okay.
So don't be in a rush also about it. It's okay. All right, so in 10 minutes, the randomization will start. Okay, so I guess we'll start to do the presentation for how the accounting and reporting works on EOS Support for the EOS Respect elections.
What you say in the election, you have to follow through after. Yeah, so that's very important that you say in the election, if you're gonna elect me, I will use the funds to donate, and I will use, let's say, 10% to pay myself. That needs to be clear in the election.
So see with your project beforehand how much are they willing to give you of a percentage before. So see with your project
so
beforehand.
The community elects you to do that. Yeah, that's very important.
If you have any questions, you're welcome to go ahead. But of course, yeah, at any time after the elections, you can go to Dario for questions also.
What I understood is at the moment we're still swimming a little bit low with EOS Respect. No, we're not like making too much publicity and stuff. But in the future, it would be interesting, I think, for the outside also to know which projects have been funded, and like concrete faces, seeing maybe also some video outtakes, and
oh
like,
yes,
for example, Dancing Joy does with Fractally, you know, where he put some video outtakes for social media to attract more people to the process. And
absolutely. So actually, I'm already working on that. I'm preparing videos from the last elections also, where Randall spoke a little bit about the vision behind EOS Respect. We're going to have beautiful little snippets of 1 minute audio, what was talked about, etc. So little videos showing all the different meetings, what the promises were, etc. And also doing a whole thread each time about which person was elected, what were the promises, and we'll do that for EOS Respect after each elections. So I'm preparing that right now. Yeah, of course, and I think all the whole community know about the great work that we're doing here is important. It serves nothing if we do it on our end here. Well, it's already good, but even better if we say and present the whole work for everyone. But yeah, maybe videos of the recordings, or a whole thread explaining, summarizing the whole election. I'm working on it right now, yeah. And also, thanks, Marcus, for the different Twitter posts that you prepared for EOS Respect. I've seen them, they're great. A great presentation of EOS Respect.
Yeah, I wait when they are published, see how they are doing, because this is also pretty new for me, this Twitter writing, but I kind of like it.
It's pretty fun, yeah. Liked it as well.
I see this transcript works now below. Is this working? Is this what you were talking about, Dario? The from directly from Zoom? No.
No, that's just a transcript. It does from English to and transcribe to English.
Okay.
But when I speak German, ich glaube, da kommt nur Müll raus, wenn ich jetzt Deutsch rede. Na.
He stopped.
He just stopped. I'm not doing that.
It's not working. That's just transcribing English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so may I go?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Something to say. So in the group 3, which is I had a consensus before, the atmosphere was about to we give a vote for the folk, to help the Vietnamese community. But at the end of the meetings, he doesn't want to go to the next round. So I had a consensus. So I haven't say anything yet about what I'm going to do with the funds. So I think I have to say right now, right?
Yeah, would be better. Yeah. At least have a recording of your promises. Yeah.
Yeah. So my promise is I'm not sure about the percentage. So I'm gonna help the Vietnamese communities because they are actually now lack of funds. But they are doing awesome jobs. The blue paper of the ENF is a lot, and it's very hard to translate that. And they are doing it for their communities, kind of for free. So I think it's really benefit the whole community if we can have a little bit of funds. And since there are many crypto lovers in the Vietnam, so maybe we can constellate if they're community getting more bigger, or there are already enough people we can attract, or we can serve our customer service for themselves. So then we could consider in a EOS Support website, we could directly serve the live chat service for the Vietnamese and the Vietnamese articles, that kind of thing. So I think it should be one of the options, and it will be different whether the Eden Korea project is accepted or not. But if it is accepted, I want to support the Korean community's initiative to Eden Korea, because Eden OS could make decentralized funding allocation, and it could just incubate the community-driven projects in Korea. So I wanted to help that, and hopefully, if I can have a little more funds, then I'm gonna support the bees too. Yeah, that's my promise.
Okay. Well, it's saved.
Did I understood it correctly that if Eden Korea would become an affiliated EOS support project, you would donate to Eden Korea community to translate articles?
Pardon?
To translate articles.
For the Korean?
Yeah, that they can translate articles.
No, I mean, I would help the Vietnamese community to translate the articles with the Vietnamese community and Eden Korea project, because we are now like about to
two
deploy.
projects. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yes. And if I can, one more is these. Right.
Okay.
I want to listen the beginnings, the teachers, or is it okay to ask beginning? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear.
Yeah.
My promise is that I want to spend the funds for the develop of Russian-speaking community. Right now I don't know how to do this. I don't think that it's a good idea to just make a translation because of the funds will spend very fast in this case. Yes, something Nicholas wanted to say.
Yeah, I have to leave you guys. Sorry, I have to go. Bye, everyone.
See you.
Bye,
Thanks for
Nicholas.
participating.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, bye, Nicholas.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so I continue. At the beginning, I want to learn how the previous delegates spend their funds and maybe take some good ideas from them and try to make the same. And I think it's a good idea that I will not spend a part of my funds for next Pomelo season and spend this for project that will help from a Russian-speaking community. Maybe if it will, or something else, because I think it's will be the best way to spend the funds with matching with Pomelo. So I promise to write my promise in the Monday, but now I don't think I understand how what is the best way to spend them.
You have time to figure it out. No hurries. Okay.
I promised to save my funds for the next Pomelo season, and then for the Pomelo season, I will either donate funds to affiliated EOS support projects, or if I like a project who is not an affiliated EOS support project, I will try to onboard them as an affiliated EOS support project and then donate to them. But for sure, I will get in contact first with all the project owners and see if I can get the reports and the numbers I need to report to the EOS Respect community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I will decide on the project and donate.
Great.
Great. Very clear. Thank you.
Like. The only elected delegate that we're missing is Veronica.
Sorry, did you say my name?
Yeah, you can. We are listing the promises. We are going over each of the promises from each elected delegate.
All right. So my promise is to raise funds to do a swarm. The amount of funds from this election. I also did the same promise last time, and with two elections that would give us enough to subsidize one swarm and with the current treasury. So now that I'm chief delegate again, we have enough for one swarm. We're going to save it for a negative EOS tweet. Those are really important. We feel like we're going to see more of those as EOS becomes more successful. And that's basically it.
Great. So next time there's a negative post about EOS, you'll be intervene with the funds from the EOS Suspect elections.
Absolutely.
Okay. Perfect. Great. Is it me, or has it been a while since there have been swarms on EOSBs? I think it's been some time since the last time I saw a swarm coming in. I mean, at the time there was a lot. Yeah.
That's correct. We have a lot of swarms ready to go once the Pomelo funds get released.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just we're waiting on that. We're going to be doing we're going to be announcing a subsidized swarm system. We're going to have an allocated amount of swarms per week that anyone can sign up and get a subsidized swarm. We are going to be checking the content of the tweet. You can't just say good morning and get a swarm, but we're going to have some requirements there. But as long as you're announcing something or it's a thoughtful tweet, you know, we're not going to be too strict about it. And it's got to have hashtag and hashtag EOS in it. And it's going to reset every week. It's going to be first come, first served. So very excited to start that once Pomelo releases their funds.
That's very needed. Great idea. Subsidized swarms would help a lot with those who can't afford it. Great initiative. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. All right. That's it with the promises. Missing Veronica, but I'm sure she'll intervene on the Slack. We'll see her around. Otherwise, yeah,
Charles,
go ahead.
Veronica was in our group, and I helped her in the translation. So I know what was her pitch. She wanted the funds to be used for a meeting that will be done here in Venezuela, called Caracas Blockchain. So she will use the fund for marketing, merchandising, and even for creating new EOS accounts. So I think the details will be writing by her in the Monday. But essentially, the funds for her, it was for the assistant for that meeting here in Venezuela.
When is the meeting in Caracas again? What date is it?
It's in Caracas, and it's making some noise in the general community of blockchain and Bitcoin and other blockchains. So I think she said 3,000 people they hope to assist. There are many days, and it's not only one day. I think it's a week. So the fund for her is for that meeting.
Great.
She wants to represent EOS officially, so she's waiting for the ENF to give her the approve. But if don't, she still go to that meeting as the EOS vision, and her idea is to show EOS, the new EOS, and EOS support as the concierge of EOS. So
yeah,
this is the pitch she said.
It's a great idea. It's a nice of her. It's a great idea of creating EOS accounts to be able to give them away during the conference, etc., merchandising and everything. Yes, Veronica is very skilled in that regard. She's very good at marketing. I'm sure she'll be fine. All right, and represent EOS pretty well at the conference. Of course, she can represent the ENF directly, but she can represent the EOS, of course, as anyone can.
Yeah.
It's free for everyone to represent, of course. But yeah, great initiative on her part. Thanks for covering her, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
So again, if anyone has any question about the elections, about anything that has happened here today, or if you have questions afterwards about the reporting, don't hesitate to contact Dario about how to report on the Monday boards if you have any question at any time afterwards. Don't always remember to upload the videos of the elections. And in 1 hour and a half, we'll see who gets elected chief delegate. Again, the chief delegate can propose changes to the bylaws of EOS Respect. So if you're elected chief delegate, you could always propose new bylaws if you find there's some additional ones to be made. And of course, if you're an elected delegate, you can contact the chief delegate with any ideas you have as well about bylaw changes, so that he can then propose them himself. So that's it for today, I think. We'll wait a few more, an hour and a half for the results on the chief delegate. But otherwise,
I think we can leave, yeah.
Yeah, we finished for today. We've gone over everything. But of course, at any time, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, ever. And we all see each other in 1 month again. So I can't wait for it. It's been great seeing updates from Evgeny and the Russian community, Sang-Yong and the Korean community, etc. Each time is a pleasure because I get to discover what you're working on in each part of the world. And I can't wait for the next EOS Respect elections. So again, thank you all for coming here today, for participating, for representing your projects and communities. And we'll see each other in a month. So again, thanks, everyone.
Thanks for hosting, Bishop.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was my pleasure.
Bye.
Thank you, as always. And I'll see
It's
you, some of
awesome,
you on Thursday at the giveaway show, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.